saving her life. We've detained 2 individuals. As we're furthering this investigation, it remains to be seen the level of their involvement in this crime. I've been honored to work for the Phoenix Police Department for over 3 decades, and in that time I have worked with the finest men and women in law enforcement. And this officer who was shot today represents all that is good in law enforcement. She and I had the opportunity to work together in Maryvale, and she was out there doing a job that she loves, one that I know that she savors. It is just the beginning of summer, and our homicide rate is up 24% over the same time last year. Homicides involving firearms are up 45% over this same time last year. I had the opportunity to speak with Chief Williams several times. She is representing our department and the Major City Chiefs Association in Washington, D.C. today. She will have the opportunity to testify for the Senate Judiciary Committee on gun violence and what it is doing to our city. The reason she's able to stay there and provide that very valuable testimony is I was able to convey to her that her officer is stable and is going to survive the injuries that she suffered today, so she can carry forward with this very important message. I also had the opportunity to speak with Mayor Gallego and brief her on the situation. She is also out of town, and I know that she will come to the hospital at her very first opportunity. As a city, we need to do better. Our department is committed to working internally and with our state, local, and federal partners to address this rampant increase in violent crime. We respect the rights of those that own firearms legally, but we have to address this crime that is plaguing our officers and our city. This officer who was shot today is the 9th Phoenix police officer who's been shot in the line of duty since December. I think you would all agree with me that's unacceptable, and this is where we must come together to put a stop to this violence. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Councilwoman Ann O'Brien, the chair of our Public Safety and Justice Subcommittee.
Good afternoon. Today I am feeling a lot of emotions. I am angry that yet another one of our officers was shot. However, I am incredibly grateful that she is in stable condition. And I am certainly baffled as to why this continues to happen. Every day, moms, dads, daughters, sons, they choose to put on a Phoenix police officer uniform, pin a badge to their chest, and then choose to go out and protect us. They are our family members, our friends, our neighbors. And because they choose to protect us, and they're being treated this way, it is unacceptable. This marks the 6th surprise attack on our officer in 6 months. We've had 14 officers shot or injured in the same amount of time. As the 5th largest city in the country, we must do better supporting our officers and ensuring that these guns are taken out of the hands of violent criminals. This must end, and these people must be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And now I will call up County Attorney Rachel Mitchell.
Good afternoon. My name is Rachel Mitchell, and I'm the Maricopa County Attorney. I came out today to show my support for the Phoenix Police Department, with which I've worked for 30 years, with some excellent officers and detectives. And here we are again, yet again, that another one has been shot in the line of duty. First of all, I'm so grateful that she's receiving good care, and my condolences for her injuries go out to her and to her family members, friends, but also to the extended friends and family that are the Phoenix Police Department and law enforcement. This is just simply unacceptable. These are people who go out every single day and put their lives on the line to protect us, to protect this community. And the Maricopa County Attorney's Office, this is the top priority, is standing behind the community to make sure it is safe, and that includes standing behind our law enforcement officers to hold people accountable who would jeopardize this community and who would raise a gun toward the police department or hurt a police officer. They will be held accountable. And with that, I'll turn it back over to the Phoenix Police Department.
I'll be able to take a few questions. Please understand this information is preliminary, it's subject to change, and it's very early on in our investigation, So there's limited information we have to share. Go ahead, sir.
Tell me anything more about the officer? Are you releasing her name? Does she have a family? How long has she been with the force? Her condition is better?
So right now I can say our officer's in stable condition and has served with our department for about 19 years.
Can you tell us how the call originated, what the original call out was for?
So that's still something that's part of our investigation. We're working. Again, we'll have information to release as it becomes available. I'll take one more.
Is the standoff on 33rd and Vincent, is that related to this?
It's part of our investigation.
And you said 2 people have been arrested in connection with this?
We have 2 people detained at this time. Again, more information will become available through a media advisor. I'll take one more. Go ahead. Well, again, it's detrimental to our community. It's not just something that we're affected by, but our community as a whole. So,
Can you expand on anything else about what happened in regards to that?
not at this time. Again, thank you for coming, and more information will be made available through a media advisor as we get it. Thank you.